Alright, in this lesson I'm going to teach you a very basic version of Cold Frosty Morning. The song is played in the key of A minor, and in the B section it goes to A major. So I'll try to play this as slowly and simply as possible, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. And then it shifts to A major in B section. And the way I'm playing that is, it's actually an A sus chord with the B note ringing, and it's the same version of an A where I'm holding down the D string, the 7th fret for an A note, and the 3rd of the A chord here, the C sharp note, is played here at the 6th fret. So you have this major second, this B note ringing, kind of like if you were playing an A sus here. We're playing it up here, so the 3rd is also still present in the chord. So technically it's no longer a suspension because the 3rd is present, but that's neither here nor there. But when you see me slide into this and shift to A major, it's the same A chord that would be used in Cattle in the Cane, in case you've heard that. So here's the B section. Goes back to A minor for just a moment, then now there's a lot of room to improvise and create embellishments and variations on this tune. I'm going to show you a few little things that you can throw in there that just to give you some ideas. Not that they're exactly how you should play them or anything like that, but one thing on this B section is there's a somewhat syncopated thing that I throw in. The first time through I'll typically play it like this. The second time, so there are a couple little variations there, and that's an idea of how something like that, so simple, can really catch the listener's ear and keep you from playing the same thing over and over and over again. So the difference here, the first variation you heard was the normal way I would play it was, and the second time through I played it like this. And that's just based on this scale pattern here. This. So here is the basic melody played all the way through one more time. do that one more time. When you play these things extremely slow, they actually become more difficult. Let's do that one more time. It's just hammer-ons. You can play them as hammer-ons, you can play every single note. I'm not sure if at this camera angle you can see exactly what my right hand is doing. Let me reposition, maybe you can see it here. Go into the B section. And I think it may be helpful if I show you the chords, particularly on the B section. I've seen a couple different ways of playing it, and I'm going to show you the way that I play it. In any of these lessons where I'm teaching you these basic melodies, I want to say in every video that I'm not claiming that this is the definitive version of the melody. Just the melody represented as best I can based on many different versions and arrangements of any given song that I've listened to. The things that I think that seem to be the common denominators in everybody's arrangement, whatever I think might need to be present just so that the melody is identifiable. So on that B section you have get away with just an A and a G, an A minor and a G chord. I've heard some people put an E there, like that. I've actually heard kind of like an E7 played there. But moving on to the B section, the chords are pretty self-explanatory for the A section, but the B section is a little tricky if you want to, in a very deliberate way, follow the melody line. You can, when it goes to that part, so the way I typically play that is just A, C, D, and then E. And the way I'm playing that E, I'm going to turn back around so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. It's A. Sometimes I'll play that full C. But when I go to D, I'm grabbing the D like this. I'm grabbing the D chord like this. I'm not playing the third, the F sharp note. I'm not playing that there. I'm playing it here on the D string at the 4th fret. it goes to E, I'm sliding up to this position, and I'm adding my pinky for this E note here. So to have the open E and this E note here, which is the A string played at the 7th fret. Then you can grab a quick G. Alright, so that's a fairly simple way to play Cold Frosty Morning. I could definitely get into more with this, and I may in a second lesson, but I'm trying to keep these videos relatively short, and I see where I've already gone beyond the 12-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap this one up. If you have any questions about anything in that, if there's anything I didn't explain well, please feel free to ask in the comment section, and I'll check back from time to time and do my best to answer them. Thank you.